Trying to see some type of manipulation. We do have the 10 a.m. Well, it's not 10 a.m. It's actually 2 a.m. Let's move this over here. So we're trying to see some manipulation to the downside before we can see some upside manipulation, because I am interested in seeing this range get rebalanced over here. As you can see in the hourly, well, not the hourly, I believe it's the 2 hour, yeah. In the 2 hour, there's a gap over there. We just closed this candle bullish, so and we have this SMT that's laying here, so I do expect it to hold. It may just sweep its own low and then obviously progress higher, but generally I want to see some kind of manipulation and then expansion to the upside. We could also look at this as a potential profit point, although it isn't near. It would be like a location to take partials off of, but I obviously don't exactly do partials. I kind of want to clear out yesterday's loss. Alright, we had a loss yesterday, so we are like 900 away from that. So I'm looking to obviously clear that first, and then we could work forward from there. I see this volume imbalance here. Price could be holding on to that. I wouldn't exactly count this as an expansion range due to the fact that like there was no close above, so it's very difficult to count that. Some people would have taken this trade over here with the stop set at 0.79, but that would have been a mess. We also above midnight open, so I'm basically counting this as discount. So once it does, obviously, what it's currently doing is obviously rebalancing discount, and then from there I expect it to move up into premium. Right, midnight open on this side is, I believe it's here. Yeah, so I'm trusting to see some kind of. I'm counting this as the manipulation. I can't lie to you. Maybe trying to see some kind of inversion would be great. Closing above this and then retapping it could also be an option. Alright, like something like this. But I would be very favorable towards looking at something like this. Alright, let's see how this next 5 minute candle closes. Okay, so this is the 5 minute candle. Closes above. This is obviously, I think on the 1 minute we probably missed the setup. There's a fair value gap here. I think I'd be willing to favor that. 3.7, that'd be 30. 200 divided by 30, or 300 divided by 30 is 10. 10 contacts, that's a lot. Yeah. 30 would be me decreasing the stop distance, wouldn't it? Yeah. I can't count it as 30. Count it as 40. We'll do 8 contacts, I think. Hopefully it's not too much. But let's see, okay, now it's edging into 2 a.m. open. See right there? So what would be cool would be seeing some type of manipulation here, a rejection block, and then maybe entering off the rejection block itself initially. I think that would be something worth looking at, especially this fair value gap, seeing that the other one is breakaway, right? Fair value gap, and then obviously this would rebalance, just entering into discount once more. We can probably see some type of rejection, and then push higher from there. But I do want to see a confident close above 2 a.m. open. And then this would be BE point here. The 2 minutes is looking great. There's a fair value gap there as well. The 2 minutes closes above. I'm sure the 1 minute will present the same thing. So really confident in looking for buys here. Worst case scenario, we get some type of SMT, because I do see that there's a high here, and on the side price isn't exactly tapped into premium, still in discount of midnight open. Um, now I just want to see that retrace. Alright, let's try to print out the fib and see where we at. Alright, so it could retrace even deeper considering the 50%. So it's all about seeing what manipulation we can get, what manipulation leg we can get into this range. But then again, this could also just be a bounce right here and then it goes off, but that's crazy. I don't really expect 2 a.m. or 10 a.m. or any of the 4-hour ranges to kind of perform like that. This 15 minute would present a nice like rejection type of move, right? The 5 minute printed well, right? This 50% could potentially break into this rejection block here on the 5 minute, although it's not really rejecting anything. Like, I don't consider it to be rejecting anything. There's no PD array there that it could have rejected. About a 2 minute gap here performing work. 5 minute in breakaway. Not breakaway, volume imbalance. But I think if this 5 minute candle can actually confidently close above 2 a.m., that would present us with something great. Because this is technically a rejection, but then again, it's also very, very, very dangerous. Let's look at the RR on that. I mean, it's worth a shot. Let's try putting 200 down on it. Dripping. Ooh. Before I could even make a decision. Alright. Because the body will be so wide, it's gonna... I'll probably throw one or two contracts on this one. I'll empty just off the 2 a.m. itself, and then let's try to put a stop sell, 2 contracts. Nice. The contract size was too tiny. Should have done more contracts. I don't understand why. Yeah, that was terrible. I should not have done that. We just have 3 more contracts over here. Let's try adding 5. See. Let's try adding 3 more. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like, I think I'm miscalculating my contract sizes. Holy smokes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice delivery. Love that. Alright, we're gonna put break-even point over here. Seeing that it is a local level. Like, break-even over here. B. And then we'll let the other... Let's buy 3 more contracts. Let's try keeping it over here. Okay, get taken out there. Let's see if it's gonna try and rebalance the range. How many contracts were there in total? 2, 7, 10, 13. 13 contracts. I mean, it would be crazy if price delivered. Low key. It would low key be crazy. Didn't rebalance anything. I mean, at this point in time, delivery would be insane. Let's enter discount one more time. I'm really expecting a rebalance of the range and then expansion. We'll try to see how that plays out. Alright, that would be like something like this. Oops. And then like BE over here. At 1 to 2. Oops. Let's remove this BE. Oh, it's played into 2 a.m. after closing. Well, technically, takes out equalize, rejects. It could start printing high. I don't know. Are we sure we want to do this? Yeah, it's worth a shot. I don't know. Doesn't rebalance. Okay, we're gonna get some sort of SMT because this high is taken on silver but not on gold. Okay. Yeah, that's just crazy. So it just takes me out and then delivers. Beautiful PA. Alright, that was something like this. Literally. GG's. I mean, hey, now it's just gonna range a bit. On this side, we've already taken out that high. I really don't know. How much we got left? 6. Another 200 would be good. And then, even if I lost, I'd be down to 400. Then I can try another 2 at 10 a.m. Alright. Okay. It's gonna close below. It's gonna off fast this 50% into this fair value gap. I think we're looking at something promising here. Liquidity taken. Try seeing out a 1 minute sprinting. We got some sort of rejection. Right? This would be a cute trade, eh? You know, taking like a sell off of this. Right into, you see what I mean? I was just about to say that. Taking the sell right down to 2 a.m. or even just rebalancing this range. It would be beautiful if you can rebalance. I think I'm looking forward to seeing it rebalance because after rebalancing, it's just done and dusted. But then again, Yeah, that 2 a.m. aligns perfectly with this, so it might actually print this way. Yeah, that was silly. Absolutely silly. Yeah, I could possibly print this way, but I'm really looking forward to rebalancing, especially after we took out those local highs. Rebalancing would be the most ideal thing to do, right? So as long as I can see a rebalance first, then I can be confident taking longs. If it goes straight to these highs, then I don't know, bro. I really don't know. That's a very big SMG. And it's trying to push higher. It's obviously refusing. Maybe this sell might play out. Who knows? Nah, it's aging too much. Yeah. Well, but this delivery was beautiful. This to here, great. I mean, we looked at that earlier. We just weren't confident enough to execute it. Right. I remember when I was talking about the 2 minutes, but then I said I wasn't confident because we took out the highs before. Yeah, this was excellent. 1:4. That would have been great. That itself would have been great. But let's see. We could get a rejection block off of taking out this high, and then we could potentially look at reclaiming. Yeah, trying to see if we can deliver. Okay, price is gonna push higher. Wow, that's a really big push, eh? If we can offer a rebalance, that would be great. Then this rebalance wouldn't really be much, eh? Would just be 1, 2. I think we'd be looking at selling 20 contracts over here. Sell 20. Same 2 a.m. We just try to clear out 2 a.m. before it rebalances. Yeah, it was clean. The rejection block right there. Well, let's hope it holds, because I'm kind of jumping the gun here. Rejection block. Yeah. Oof, could get cooked here. Yeah. Yeah, we could get cooked with this one. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh. The underdog lift. That's crazy. And we tried. We really missed this one. Right. I think it's because we were looking to rebalance. We should have remained focused on the key level itself. Sure, there could have been signs that gave it away. Yeah. After taking out these equal lows, I don't think there was any reason to rebalance. We already tapped into a discount of the midnight. We opened, we tapped back midnight. There was really, yeah, there was probably no reason to rebalance the range. Yeah, and then probably capitalizing on this would have been great. Yeah, capitalizing on this would have been key, or obviously focusing on just the 2 a.m. Alright, bet. That's the day.